Alright, here's what I'm watching on EURUSD and GBPJPY this week. I'm not predicting the market, I'm actually preparing for it. So on EURUSD, look at, we have a weekly order block. So price is currently trading in this weekly order block. So me looking at this structure, we are what? Bearish. So is price going to respect this order block? Should price respect this order block? If price should respect this order block, then we can have further bearishness. But if price did not respect the order block, that means price trading above this order block. Should price trade above this order block, then we could have bullishness. So if you go to your daily time frame, this is the daily time frame. Now it's looking as if on the daily time frame we actually want to be bullish, but for me, I'm not going to call this a valid bullish break or structure because price is actually reacting. That weekly order block, when I transpose, is actually a fair value gap on the daily time frame. So price is actually reacting off here. So let's see how price reacts. So should price trade above this level, that means we could see further bullishness, or it could act as a liquidity sweep for price continuing downwards, seeing more bearishness. But for now, let's just see how Monday trades, and probably Tuesday, Wednesday, the market structure becomes more clearer. So for GBPJPY, what do I actually have on GBPJPY? Well, last week on GBPJPY, we had a lot of news. As you can see, this is the daily time frame. So it's not clear what price wants to do on daily time frame. So this was caused by news. We have heavy news last week. So look at the weekly time frame. All right, I think it's much clearer on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, as you can see, we are what? We are, the structure is actually bullish. For what key level can I mark? Well, let me go to the monthly time frame. This is a new month. This is the beginning of a new month, and this August. So look at, we actually have a breaker block. So could it be that price wants to come and retest this breaker block to continue selling? Because I shared my long-term bias for GJ. For me, my long-term bias for GJ is actually this buy side liquidity. Look at this buy side liquidity. This is my long-term bias. So since my long-term bias is already price to clear this buy side liquidity, which means price is going to be bullish. So I'm going to be careful selling GJ for now. So I'm going to be very careful selling GJ. The only way I will want to take a trade on GJ is if I see a more break of structure, a more bearish break of structure on the daily time frame, which has confirmed that okay, we are not bearish. Then I can go to the 4 hour, look for a 4 hour break of structure that confirms or in line with the directional bias, and then in 15 minute time frame, I'll take my entry. But that's just my opinion. So what is your opinion on EURUSD and GBPJPY? Well, this is not financial advice. This is just my plan for the market. So I'm actually going to see how price reacts. I'm going to wait for the market to give me confirmation before I enter the market. Thank you, and see you in my next video.